Good morning, people, and bless upon the day when I know a lot of want to sit down and wait upon since the starting of the week. It is Hot Friday, TGIF. We're going to jump in a story right away because we have a long day ahead away. This one people has been in the air for some time now, and it's a serious matter, as Khago and his wife are on child abuse accusations, and notice them never say charges, accusations. They are accused of child abuse by Dr. Love and Khago's ex-manager, Eva McGregor, if I'm calling his name correctly. Quickly intro to the thing. I don't know where Khago and Dr. Love really have. Well, it look like it's mainly about Khago and his manager. Khago and his manager fall out. Khago manager look like him is a friend of Dr. Love. Start tell Dr. Love things. Dr. Love choose to carry it in the public. And nowadays the best way to reach the public are through the internet. And Dr. Love did just that. I talk about Khago abusing pitney them and one bag of thing, and the wife sit down and condole and say, you know, say Khago and his wife have to come out and address them kind of accusations there, because come on, let's be real. That one dirty piece of accusation to pull upon somebody, especially over there, so in America. Think about it. But enough chit chat from me. Here where Khago and his wife have to say on the whole situation. Pick up on yourself, people.
Good day, people. Good day. Good day. I don't normally see me on the live. I don't normally see me at this time of the day. I don't normally see me come from contact. But there are some things I need to address. So I come talk about it now. Because when media hype get to a point where it has to tarnish people's character or damage their reputation and have legal implications, I have to come and talk about it. So, good evening, people. Good evening, family. Good evening, world. I talk to the world today. Francine normally come talk on the live, but Francine have to speak out today. I just received a very, very disturbing message. And the message came with a link. It came with a link that says, that has to, I want to have it verbatim so that I can make sure I address it correctly. Because I don't want it to be said that was not said. The link came, and the link came with the topic: Dr. Love exposed Khago molested his 9-year-old daughter, and producer Flavor McGregor my phone acts slow. I'm trying to pull it up. But overall, I didn't even take the opportunity to even to listen to what it says, because just the topic alone, the caption alone, says it all. When I talk about molestation and child molestation, that gone from just media hype or just the talk on the internet to legal implications. And whatever him say in a message, because I'm not stand for foolishness, I'm listening to foolishness, I listen to things that is not even going to edify me. It don't make even sense. So I never really plan to listen to what it says. But the caption alone tell me that it's not something that we even need to hear. But all I'm trying to say is, Dr. Love, I don't know you. I'm sure you don't know me. You don't know me from nowhere. May never cross path. May never see one that stranger eye before. My 9-year-old daughter is, as I said, she's a child. She's a girl. And no man on the face of this earth or this planet could never get opportunity to molest my child. And yet the child come tell me, and then me beat my child to frazzle. Because that's the message me get from the voice note. And it happened in my house with my husband. So because you come out and come say that, you must come with your evidence to come present it legally, because as a citizen of America or any citizen of any country, you have the legal right to go and prosecute anybody reported a station, any police station or any child agency or any government. Say, you know what, I have evidence of a man who molested his child. I have even a man who's mistreating his child, abused in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to do it. Because you know what I'm going to do it? Because I am going to take a legal implication against you. But you bring my child into it, and you brought me into it as well. You said that I beat my child to frazzle. And you get it from obviously some source, because as I say, you don't know me and I don't know you. So obviously you must have evidence to support that. And we know all these things are going on, it's damaged Khago's reputation. You're done a fair share of saying everything already, and nobody's still listen. Because you come out with Obia, you come out with my gay, you think my batty man, you come out with the fact that you even mention so flow. You come out and say so flow this and so flow all the different things. And we still did not even make any listening ear to it. You understand? We didn't make any listening ear to it because we are saying, you know what? All of the things and we are saying is forget hype and talk about things on Facebook, on your page or wherever you put your stuff on. Because I may not even know where you, may not even follow you or even know exactly what you think we talk about, because you, as far as me know, you don't have no character. But the point is, if you go as far as to bring in a child molestation issue, that has gone way too far. That has passed the limit now. You understand? And under no circumstances, this could be, oh, I'm just a joke I didn't make. Because my child is involved too. Our child is involved too. When you look upon our family, we family not something we hide. Because we always been together in a one way, shape or form. You understand? And if you come say that, you have a problem. Because obviously your mind is so corrupt against Khago that you have to find something to the lowest point to come say that. You understand? But all I'm trying to say is, you say you have it from source, and you say you have it through Flavor McGregor. And everybody knew the other day, we and Flavor were working together. When Flavor wasn't his manager at no time, right? Flavor was his producer of some of the music that goes up. Careful, Papa, careful. Come to mommy. Come. Of 2 songs, right? Okay. We have Vindicate on the album. And we have the one them do with Michael Farmer. You understand? He had a writer's agreement for Khago. And a writer's agreement specify of him go companies who exploit Khago's music. That is the reason why on the net the other day when people calling say, oh, my son get tech down, because those companies or those persons didn't receive a mechanical license in order to produce Khago's music. You understand? Him come out and him talk about the fact that he don't get paid for his music, and so many things have been happening in his career. And he came in as a person to say, you know what, I'm going to get this done because I know how. You understand? The album came about, Walk a Mile. Everybody knew about Walk a Mile, this album. It's them sang a Vice from 2014. The guys who mix it, Faithful, Skybad, Jagger, remember DJ Jagger,
yes,
right?
Faithful and Skybad.
Faithful and Skybad. And all of a sudden, the day before the album launch...
Let me tell the people.
No, but me talk. The day before the album launch, because we gave him never distribute the CD because he have streaming hub. You understand? He had the distributor. The day before the CD, before the album launch, is when we saw this cover. This cover where everybody can see. And everywhere on this cover and everywhere else is indicating Khago McGregor as the producer.
And the songwriter.
And people, we don't talk about that. We say to one another, and we kept things moving. You understand? Because at that point, it was even too late. The CD already print, and the following day was supposed to be album launch party. So guess what happened? Put underneath the rug. The other thing that happened in the time we were doing the music together, that trust is broken, and whether you want to trust me or I don't want to trust you, the trust was broken, and we decided, you know what, it is not going to work, and we're going to part ways. We don't have to come up from the stage. Everybody keep on asking, where is he? Where is he? We didn't even address it. How going to address it? I don't address it. I let it go. You understand? Because guess what? Whatever needs to be done, we're done. We're going to do it professionally and get it done the right and correct way. But when you go stoop to the level for Dr. Love now, come say that you tell him that is a problem. Because you know what? We made a sacrifice to drive to Tamarack weekends after weekends, spend time at your place. When you already told us you have student in Miami and couldn't find out there was no student in Miami that belonged to you. It was at your house. And we stayed in the same house. We left to come out of our own house where everybody had their own room, including the baby. A 4-bedroom house with everything that we needed in here to make it comfortable. You never take we in, like so we never know where to live. Because people after that we ungrateful because they take we in. Take we in from where? Because we sit down right here on a couch in our own house at the Ungrateful Saturday. And people did a link, and it's the same way the album get promoted is through this forum. You come on this forum and Saturday night, and over time, come talk about Khago's music and the industry and everything else. You understand? But at the same time now, because you don't get your justification about what you think you needed, you're ready to come tarnish your reputation. But may I go tell you, Kemar McGregor and what the name Christopher Crooks, want to make sure you have evidence. I'm sure you go report it to the station, report it to any protected agency, child services, to make sure that you have an investigation and have it out there. Because this, out of the thing we're going to talk about, media hype and media attention, this gone too far now. This really gone too far now. It can't work out. It can't work out because everybody have children, and if we don't want to damage him character so much, this at the lowest level we want to decide to pick. It involves a child. It involves a mother, and to say the mother beat the child to frazzle, even when the child come to report it. So even at that point, at the same time, me still want to find out when that happened. For all that, but because when you have to put it out there to the public, I'm going to ask to make sure you do it the right way. Because you don't want to get to Khago so bad, you don't have to draw these things into it just to say you don't want to damage his reputation and his character. Look what in God embassy, in God passport office, in God station, he never ever get his fingerprinted and done nothing to say he is a wrongdoer. He never beat nobody. He never kill nobody. He never rape nobody. He never stab nobody. He never get charged for nothing yet. Everywhere he put on 10 fingerprint, then come up clean at every given point. You understand? So if one can't figure more or less, you're going to find something to put in fingerprint on, you come and put the fingerprint down. Make him put the fingerprint down and so you can make sure that when you get him alleged and charged. Because the other day when I talk about Cableton alleged and charged, him got alleged with evidence enough to be charged. So I want to make sure that when you get on the evidence and report it so they can come charge him. Because this is out of character. This is way past. And at the same time, you have to go charge me too. You know the reason why? Because I'm me to report it to, and it's me. Beat her to a frazzle. Beat her to a frazzle. You understand? And beating a child in America, no stand for nothing. Beating a child in America, don't stand for nothing. Matter of fact, beating a child nowadays, nowhere, don't stand for anything. Because them something there, no work. You want to punish a child? You take what them thing with them like. Take with them computer and then game and all them different things. If you say, guess what happened? Me I moved, me I get you out. And at the same time, we too. You get the child was spanking now and then, but you never beat them. You know, beat them to frazzle to determine, say, yeah, punish them. You understand? This now has gone to the extent where we don't know, so I normally come talk, we come and support Khago because Khago my husband. Mommy. And I support him music, I'm supporting the things the way him stand for. But when you don't come and say, well, the mother no get reported to and she beat the child too. Yes, Papa? Yes. And she beat the child too. That get even worse. That get even worse. Una so determined to damage him career, because the talent that him have, one can't take it away from him. The gift that he has, one cannot take it away from him. And that is a problem. Because you know what? The voice is still within him. The voice is still within him. I hear him talk about it the other day as the producer. The rhythm that you make can be a rhythm and just be a rhythm. If you don't have a voice to the rhythm is just going to be there. You have to be like a saxophonist or a pianist or a violinist who who come and just put out strings. We're gonna come with beats. They don't have any. They don't have a voice even to carry it anywhere. It don't mean anything. So the talent I have, one can take it from him. And if I just the last straw, one thing can come with, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Yo, people, I always tell my wife, say, the other day, the last fight we have to fight.
Careful, Mackie.
Like me tell her, say, yes, call Travis. Travis! You can't go with Travis. The other day, me tell my wife, say, at the last fight, this me have to fight. Me tell Cleet, say, at the last fight, this me have to fight in the music. Me tell the Ross, last fight, my wife. Me tell the team, say, at the last fight me have. See? And the Ross look for me yesterday or the day before yesterday in Chicago. That fight, the way they think say the last fight is not the last fight. And the boy when named Flavor McGregor going to be your last fight. Him going to be your last fight. People, now my wife produced my album, Walk a Mile. Every God Almighty track upon it. We produce it. Sky Bad come to my yard with him beat them and give me beat them. And I call him in my studio. You understand? Faithful left sentence come a Mandeville come to my house. See? And me produce my album, me and my wife. And me say me a use no rhythm them. And me a go no. X amount, me say. Babe, Sky amount. Me say Sky. If me sing pan 6 of your rhythm, me a give you 40%, me take 40%, and my manager take 20%. You understand what I'm saying? Francine is my manager, and Francine I spend the money. Him say yes. Me say the same thing to Faithful. Him say yes. Me say the same thing to DJ Jagger get a song on the album. We say yes. Him say yes to everything. So it is Khago produce the album, DJ Jagger, Skybad, and Faithful. 3 little youth nobody don't know. And 1 artist with spot nobody don't pay no mind in the music. We create the album. People me there Jamaica, as you know me there for me live. And me there. And me see somebody text me on Facebook and say, Khago, come back from Jamaica. What you there Jamaica do? You're not afraid them kill you down there, the man. You're not afraid VP them send man come kill you. Because VP them we make man kill you. And me I say, who is this? Flavor McGregor, and him call me. And me I say, yo, me get coward and me fly come back up. When me fly come back up, people, Zara go on to mommy. When me fly come back up, we there and we are doing live same God Almighty way. You understand? The door can lock it. The fly come back up and we are doing live same way. Him invite me and my wife to come to Florida. See? Because him say him come America and him come America come study law and know how to collect people money, because him see me a ball and know say me no get no money out of music producer rob me, and him a say him is one of the producer who rob me because him put out Love Stomach and around 2 more songs for me, and he never give me no money. So now him come America come understand how the music industry go. Him a go help me to fix my career. Not producing me, you know. Him a go help me how to get to the company them, to get my money, to get my royalty them. See? And me say okay. Him say Khago, me is my own lawyer. See? Me is my own lawyer. That is what this guy said to me, you know. Because him come America come learn the biz. See? Him send one contract. Not a contract. Cause him not sign me nor nothing. Him send a paper, whisper me to give him the rights, because if me don't sign to that paper, me and my wife him cannot go after the company them. My wife company Cameron.
Oh, sorry. Me never realized. Me never
See? Me I tell them say, the man said to we say, him come America, him know say, him a one of the producer, whisper, exploit my music in the past, and him want help me to fix back my career by going after the people. Then me say, oh yeah, go do that. Him say, him come America, come study, and know how to do it, you understand? Because him a VP a court, I saw VP fee, VP then put out how much 1,000 Berry Salmon, Jack Your album, everybody Egyptian album, Egyptian album, everybody album, and him so VP them and get how much thousands and thing from them for the same thing where them do to him, where everybody do to me. And me I say, my wife, that sound like say, him know what him I say. The man say, don't need a liar, people. Him send a paper come give, my wife print it off, because people, as you know, me we can read, but sometimes I don't understand it. And as I say, babes, my wife don't know about music. The man send a paper come and give us, see?
But guess what? When I send the paper, I question the contents of the paper, because yes, me know music, but I have to question the words of it.
See?
Him send an email to explain the contents of the contract. The content says he get 20% after royalties when I come back. Khago get 80%. It says I don't own the rights to Khago's music. He just give me the permission to go after the companies who's exploiting his music. So when him put the things out there to them, then they will see that he's legal and have authorization to talk with them on Khago's behalf.
Okay.
And that is how Khago signed the paper.
See?
You understand?
So people, him send a paper, say him no need lawyer, and him fight for him buckle them. That is what me and him reason about in America. And Khago, this is America, then can't exploit you. Khago, me exploit you with how much song to and Khago, you feel rich, you feel be millionaire, and them thing that them way that the man talk to me and me and say, yo, that no sound bad. So me say, you are going. Because me I go sign the paper, we sign the paper and give him rights. Figure after every company who put out Khago music, and we find out say a 1,000 odd music them put out there for me, and me no get no money. You understand? So me say, yo, go after them. You understand? When we check a start now, people, me thing start blow up. Him start get close to it, because him see me thing blow up. You understand what me say? Him say him want to put out the album. Him a go put out the album through for him company, just like how me that give Zojak, or if me give VP me album, any one of them company that will me give me album, them a go put it out for me. But guess how them a go put it out, people? Them a go make me and them sit down in our room and send me a contract and say, this is what we are going to get. We are going to get 15%. Them take from 15 to 20%. See, Flavor did not give me a paper, and now we don't sign a paper to Flavor to put out my album, people. All me know, me send the MP3, them go give Flavor. The MP3. See? And all Flavor tell me, say now him mix me song them. That is the reason why him put say him are the producer and him is the songwriter. People, how can you mix a MP3? How can you mix a MP3? Me sang them mix from Jamaica, people. You know, see me sang them mix. Me send Flavor, me have every email. Flavor thinks so we don't know music. He might tell us so we don't know music. See, him put on him name for every one of the song them. See there. Produced by Christopher.
Who buy the album? When you look at the album cover.
Look on the album. Produced by Flavor McGregor. Flavor did not produce my album. Flavor don't have no right. It's LCG supposed to hear people. And Flavor wait, no, Francine, him wait until the day before him put out, him give one of the CD. Him give one of the CD the night when, tomorrow, when on stage them and everybody fly up already, people. And when we look upon it, we are cuss about it. Rasa cuss, me a cuss, clean a cuss, but we hold it because we are say, yo, everybody we can't let down the people them and JS them and flex them, everybody up here. And me as a people, me can't let down the Khagonians them. And everything when you hear me cuss about, this is the biggest rip-off for me ever getting a music, people. This boy put him if me send me album go give Zojak with me label, Zojak will never put for them name on it. Them just have to distribute it. You understand? Because me package it up and send it go give them. See? Alright. Him put him name all over the youth them songs, say him a the producer. The producer them vex and me I tell them to just go and hold it. Because you know sometimes we foot off it broke and then thing there. You understand? Now we hold it. What this is the problem now, people? See?
Well, let me talk on behalf of Faithful and Skybad. Because I know Sky link the other day and say up to now, him don't get him splits.
No,
and him want to know.
Well,
let me tell them no money.
Sky said that, and me I said that, say people, me the amongst flavor, and I wait for flavor give me a paper for myself to show me, say streaming up, I take 15% because you cannot take more than Zojak them. And I know people, I know flavor don't get the rights from me, nor Sky, nor no one to put out my album. Flavor just jump and put out my album behind my back. So talk no wife.
Skybad want to know how him splits them go. Phil want to know how him split go. And everybody, them send the email to say, okay, me I authorize Khago, Ricardo Gale to do this. How much percent to Khago, how much percent to them, how much percent to management. You understand? Them send the email. All them email there was forwarded to Flavor. The Flavor cannot say, well, I don't know how much benefit they want. But no, this album put out from February 9th, and today is May 28th, and the guy them still complain, them don't get it yet. So as I'm saying to you guys, when the trust is broken and a team, we have a problem. And if this is the medium where him got to call Dr. Love, can I bring it back to where we start, we come from, before we come talk about it today. If we come back to come talk about it today, is that him got to try to do everything in his powers to say, okay, well, let me do a damage for people no buy Khago music or listen to Khago music because you feel to say this is going to the but again I'm going to repeat myself. Christopher Crooks, you see your name sir? A.K. Dr. Love, Kemal McGregor, A.K. Flavor. We need to go report it to the authorities because I will be reporting it to the authorities. You understand? Because nothing goes so. Only take this social media thing gone to another level. The other day we hear, say, oh, in the social media do often that all them different things. Okay, but guess what happened? This is fit in business platform when promote himself. You understand? At the same time, at the same flavor, you depend the page and tell the whole world about his music, the whole world about the things that we're been through, the whole world about industry in Jamaica. And at the same time now, him come back around and come to the same thing. We did that. We got him house. Me left for work for the evening time and drive 3 hours from Tampa, 3.5 hours, go to Tamarak, and still spend down there together, eat out of the same pot and in a clean at the same house. That means you could have killed when I sleep down there. You could have get poison down there because we never know say this would occur right here so today.
People, I tell you something. I know we know ask if we did get a lawyer. No, we never get no lawyer, so it means the contract not even good. You understand?
But we get one now.
But we have a lawyer
now. But we have one now. So that's the problem. Because we have one now.
We have a lawyer now, people.
And because them get contacted now, them have come out to come say stuff now. You understand? Them get it now.
People, if we did do backtrack from before, we would never even answer Flavor call. When me say, at the same thing Jackie have out pan him. He put out Jackie album behind Jackie back at the same God Almighty thing.
You go online.
Go on the line and when Jackie start talk, him start chatting Jackie and say Jackie, you know your rape situation. I saw him chatting the artist is a boy we act like people then suppose me and my wife now. If you talk the amount of things we Flavor tell you about Berry Salmon. The amount of things when say about people if we tell us some things we Flavor say about Egyptian. We not tarnish nobody's reputation. If we tell you some things when say about Winnie Wonder, if we tell you some things when say about Buju Banton, if we tell you some things the Flavor say about Buju Banton people, who no run away, who no not even want to see him. If we tell you some things when say about Beanie, Bunty, if we tell you some if we tell you some things when say about Sean Paul and Jay-Z and Beyonce and he was there. People, Uno cannot believe. People if we tell us some things we spot him say him the dead with Sizzler. Seeing and Damien Dash and Sizzler girlfriend. People uno cannot people tell us something. The other day, wait no babes. Me go Tamarack saying, and you know me I bring my family down at Tamarack. Saying, yes babes, some babes.
We have a liar.
Babes.
We have a liar. We
Babes.
have a liar. We have a liar. We have
Don't say it.
a liar.
Alright people.
We have a liar.
People me now go say it. All me can tell you no say. Me and this man whole
We have
we have a
liar.
me now say it. All me can tell you so babes. Me and this man whole a little small reason about my daughter and for him son. And me can tell you say all me tell this man say remember you know people, Tracy is not my daughter you know. But it is my wife, Pitney. And all me can tell you say them little Pitney here, me a flavor reason and me say flavor me cannot leave my daughter unattended with your son because me not even met my daughter hug me certain kind of way because she's my daughter. And that is just it. That is how much me nah go we just pack up and leave, go up on the ship and left the Pitney them have to come. You understand that I'm saying, people? Me and him just have that little small conversation, but here we go on. Just because no people
leave them, no way.
Just
Always
because
say about with it, anywhere them be there, them
see,
be there
see,
too.
wait up people, just because 1,000 odd song out there for me people. See, and we signed to Flavor if go after the companies people, and the letter them I say me supposed to get at least 35,000 US or up to 150,000 US for each one of the song them from any company we put out me song them. See, without a letter saying you can release me song them and me take it away from him. And that caused the problem. Flavor job Khago, Flavor who didn't remember you in the music until me come around you. No one never remember, nobody no know what you produce. You understand what I'm saying? And me come around you and brought back light. People, let me tell you something. We put out this album, and the day when the album hit, Flavor said, is not the Khagonians them. Buy it. The man just love power struggle. Every minute the man text Francine, yo, the Khagonians them nah do nothing. Them. Every minute the people them text me when them buy the thing from Amazon. Yo, them nah buy nothing.
But make it all the receipts.
And we have all the receipt them. The man said, him call 300 and friend them to buy my album. You understand what I'm saying, people? And me no like power struggle. People, how me cut off Flavor? The other day, me and the man plan say, yo, we are going to go up on a cruise. Me say, Flavor, me turn down millions. Because me not go up on no ship nor no boat. Do my wife?
Yes.
Answer them now.
Then yes.
Me turn down millions people because some Caribbean a call me, yo, Khago, we give you 5,000 and we give you these people. And me not get to see no Caribbean. You understand? Till my career makes up and me say Japan me the American broke and every day link me and say yo Ray. And when me check a stack people when me reach a one party come me like call my wife no and not even tell me. Me end up have to fly, have to take a boat from St. Thomas over to the other place. And me I say it's not that bad but me still not like it. So the other day you know people the man say yo Khago, when you come from Jamaica you and Francine work so hard. We are plan a cruise. That is what the man say, you know. But it's not plan the cruise like say him a go pay for a cruise and then sit there, you know. Him a go pay for him wife and we pay for ourselves. The rest one a go come but through the rest work schedule. See? We set so by me say now and me I say, yo, you know, so me no want go. And me and the man a reason the day when we fi go. And we sit down in front, him sit down, that's how me sit down here, so and the man say, come on, make we go. People, you know, so me and the man come out of the house and we family and him going off in vehicle, we going off with. And when me reach at the dock, me I say, we Flavor there. Them say Flavor. Him wife say Flavor gone at LA fi go and deal with some business for me. And me I say, oh, then me and Flavor we not just drive out. So how Flavor fi do that? So them reach at the thing like around 2-3 minutes before me. So me I say, if him reach there before me and we just drive out, him could have even stop for a second and even call me and say, yo, Khago, you know me now, bother come. Just take care of everything for we. You understand what I'm saying? Pan ship, or you are going to be the man pan ship. Take care of my family, nothing people. Him just rare, him can me. So we go up on the ship. We come back, me and say, alright, if him gone to LA, who him send them send gone to LA to one of them big company there?
Anyway, you're supposed to go take care of your business.
You're supposed to take care of my business. See? Because people, Flavor was working for me. Me never worked for Flavor. Flavor was not even producing for me because Flavor days in the music, not dead so. For we, you understand? So we said, so Bamsa right now, me come back, now I hear from him, me call him and me and say, yo, me text him and I say, yo, Flavor, what go on? All this boy can text me over, me not hear from you 1 week. Is, yo, people I say, if you come off of Facebook and me get mad at me and say, yo, Flavor, what you really a chat say? Me text you for ask you about my business, you come and tell me about Facebook. You can't take me off of Facebook, Flavor. Flavor, you know my father, you know my mother, you know me, you use nothing at all to me. Me say, Flavor, talk to me about the business we start. Me give you the okay if you go do. You understand what I'm saying? And that was it. Me and him start go back and forth with a few texts and him start. And me start style him and him start style me and that was it. My wife said, don't text him again and me not text him again. You understand what I said? That is it. You know what the boy start telling me, so now people, me cannot put out a next song until the next 2 years. Me I say, Flavor, whisper, me and you have that conversation. Whisper, me and you have that contract. Who either signed to Flavor, me and you not sign? Me sign a paper to you giving you power to go after anybody who did put out my music over the years and exploit me. You understand what I'm saying? So how now you are going to tell me now where I work, you did a work for me and want 20% out of anything we spot. If VP give me $500, you get 20%. Me never work for you, you did a work for me and my wife. You understand? So this our app now, people. The breakdown start happening from we buy the new truck the other day. Me drive go New York. Babes, me have to tell them. Because him I go tell them.
Listen.
Babes, chill no man.
May I chill?
Babes, you know say me's a man. When me have people love me because me talk.
But
short. 1 second.
But at the same time,
babes,
as
please.
I said to you
babes,
before,
please no. Me know how to say.
We have a lawyer. And everything, and if you put all the people for them can misconstrue.
Francine, 1 second, Francine. Please. Please. Babes, the thing happened the other day. We drive go New York. One little thing happened. Flavor call me and say, yo, Khago, you better come down now because your wife say she go make BMW lock down your vehicle in New York. And people may get so mad because me I say, how my wife here holding type of conversation with a that boy there. My wife no know nothing about music, so how my wife here said that to Flavor. See, people may get so mad for my wife. You understand? Because if as a Jamaican or as a black man, your wife can just see a man and say them type of things there to him. It means say, yo, your wife not respect you none at all. And me I say, oh my wife, if you say that. And act clean. Me get so mad that me I drive all on the bridge and I say, yo, me feel for just run me truck over the bridge. Because anything when me own or anything when my wife own in America, I too we work hard feet. If I even $10 me work people, me put in on my wife and me right wife?
You're right.
See, people, if me work, if me get that $100 now, it don't come to me, it come to my wife. So me I say, how my wife here said that to the fool? You understand? So me get so mad and me cuss so bad word and me say all different type of things.
Read the comments.
See? Me I steal a little bit.
Read the comments.
See? And me say, yo, here we go on. From there so, the man tell lie for my wife, people. The man and my wife partly get all divorced the way how me I behave, the lie what the man tell. And only if you know, babes. And from there so the thing start go bad. And the thing go wicked and that again, people. The man say, my wife shut off my credit card. And him tell my wife say, you cannot leave the artist stranded the road, people. And only if you know say the man because me no busy about me tell you me no read comments. Only if you know say people I lie this boy I tell the man I try mash up my relationship with me and my wife. And him say it never work. We come, my wife fly down, then go pick up my wife, and my wife say, me never said that. Where me and you have that conversation? And we overlook it, and the following day, we go up on the boat, and Flavor never come. You understand? Because him know say, yo, how me tell such a lie on this woman and him husband still, just as me see my wife, me just hug up my wife. As mad as me was on the phone, me just hug up my wife. And we go sleep and we talk about it and we go up on the boat. You understand? And this thing break down because you're not honest. You put out me 2 albums and you see how you write them. Dancehall Soca album, me do that album from 2015 or 16. Me do that album is a little youth from over one of them Caribbean. I don't know if it's Trinidad or one of them. Send me the beat, them and me voice the album in my own studio. Mix it, a little youth of Jamaica mix every track on it, people. And me have a next youth we play on radio at Queens in the produce 2-1 job for me. And me say, yo, make me give him a strength. Me I go put him on for my album. Me have a next youth at Queens again. When me say, yo, me and him did have a good chemistry. Make me put him on Dancehall Soca. And we put him on Dancehall Soca. And only if you see the thing come out, people.
Channel people, it's all time a clock, it's all time a knock. We're up and get the fuck out of here. And as usual, my people. Bye.